kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left, and it's incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wants to throw. It's Lockhart. Got the back over the middle.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires complete on the crosser. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Powers forward. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the upright. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Richmond. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Lockhart. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Lost to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Quickly complete. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's got him. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
For the tie with the extra point. And he tacked on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. To the air, it's Lockhart. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense makes a play finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. It's a running room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Creates a little space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Lockhart. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Poe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Snagged out of the air. Gets away from one, finds room. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. A little release to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man, it's Lockhart. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Richmond. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pulls him to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Got a man. It's Richmond. Quick spin on the ride. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds the tight end. Still running in for 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. To the air. It's Lockhart. Makes the catch. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Makes the grab over the middle. Just across the 20. ready with a first down at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes one man miss. Turning it on. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Bailey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Savage. At the 45 on his way. Racing to the right. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield. It's Bailey. Pressure coming. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Let's it fly. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Poe. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Grab behind the line. It's Poe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Poe. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Back to pass, it's Lockhart. Pulls it in, it's Richmond. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this is a game this quarterback is going to remember for a very long time. There's not many where you get close to 500 yards passing. That's what he has. A Heisman-worthy performance.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Finds a crease at the 20. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Bailey. The screen, and watch out. Can't get him to the ground. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. QB draw. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls off.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Swings it out to his running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Finds his man. It's Savage. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This offense doing business in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field, it's Lockhart. They'll run the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he through the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harvey. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Montgomery. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Bailey. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Got his man downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Into the end zone. Got his man on the right. And he's got a touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his big tight end. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Lockhart. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Lockhart. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. What a cut. Now he's loose. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Finding an escape route.
The return is brought down at the...
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. pulled and finds his man on the left.
The pass on first down.
And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
He's in open space downfield. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A unloads to the wideout. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going right to work up top. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking second and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot, and then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in third and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Lockhart. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. Good enough.
Gonna run it. It's Poe. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10.
Second down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking left. He's got it. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Great heads-up awareness by the defense. 3rd and short. Everyone in the stadium thinks the offense is going to run the ball, but they knew there was a chance the quarterback might try to throw it. They pinned their ears back. They got after.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way in for a touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this in running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down coming up after the completion. They'll try to get it through the air. Flips it out in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Now, a fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Second down coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man across the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Richmond. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
The give from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for his man. Hits the open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Got some room in into the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quickly complete. Made a defender miss. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Good enough for a first down.
It's a draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Motion from the wideout. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Lockhart. Looking down the middle. He's in for the touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They just keep firing. The screen, he's got wheels. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Floats it out in space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, and good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for a man, it's Lockhart. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Pulls and fires complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Lockhart. Trying to ball his way in. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
At the 46-yard line. And first down.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Gain of 12.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Bailey. Hauls it in. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Lockhart. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. There he goes. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll try to pop the draw. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle, it's Poe. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one splits the uprights.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
To kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down coming up.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
32-yard line.